Cassia, welcome back to Motivational Moments. We are now at the end of summer and journeying into the fall. Now, even though the seasons change, some things always stay the same, like the importance of your residence. Without residence, there would be no reason for Cassia to exist. We often forget that point, especially when we're busy. If we're not careful, we can easily fall into the trap of blaming the resident for interrupting our day. One time I went to a store and overheard an employee say, "If it weren't for these customers, we can get our jobs done." What? Customers are not an interruption of your work, they're the purpose of it. If there are no residents, there's no job. And that is the focus of today's video, customer loyalty. Now, one of my mentors was the founder of an iconic organization that was globally known for exceptional service. He always said that rule number one is to keep the customer. For any organization to be successful, it must become proficient at keeping customers and not losing them. Keep them happy, keep them engaged, keep them so well that they enthusiastically tell everyone they know and everyone they don't know about how amazing your service is at Cassia. It may sound like common sense, but it's not common at all. Keep your residents happy, all of them. Even more than that, keep them so happy that they become intensely loyal. Loyal residents are people who are very satisfied with their overall experience with your brand and very likely to recommend Cassia to others. Now here's an example. When Marlise from Malacca, Minnesota knew she needed physical help, she told her son where she wanted to go. Cassia's Elam Meadows Care Center. In the past, they helped her through a past rehab, and they cared for her friends. When they brought her in the front door from the hospital, she relaxed, knowing she was home. She grew stronger. When she decorated her room so it felt like home, she included a candy jar for the staff. Her family could cross the street to visit her. She set out to encourage residents and staff with her enthusiasm and gifts of faith. She lives each day with purpose. She shares her love of Elam Meadows with her friends and family. A visitor from another state said he wished they had something like Elam Meadows where he lived. Marlise's family is now part of the Cassia family. There's no question who they will trust with future care needs. You see, that is what happens when you live out your service standard of respect. You treat each person with dignity, consideration, and care. To become loyal, residents need three things. What are they? No defects, timeliness, and engaging service. That's it. Basically, give me what I want with no mistakes, when I expect it, and graciously provided by a caring person. And to speed up the loyalty process, personalize the interaction with the resident. Use names, learn preferences, and take a genuine interest in each person you are fortunate to serve. See, we have a tendency of undervaluing our current residents as we pursue future residents. Big mistake. If you can only do one of them today, pick to keep your current residents and their families happy. They will spend more, refer more, and be more forgiving when things go wrong. So attract residents and care for them in the spirit of Christ's love. If they have a request, do it. If they have a suggestion, listen to it. If they have a complaint, fix it. In most cases, they did not have to be your resident. They could have chosen to go somewhere else. When your residents and their family choose you, it is your job to reaffirm their decision by treating them like loyalty every day. Find ways to serve them with excellence. Be eager to welcome them. Anticipate their needs. Learn their preferences. Follow through on their requests. Listen to their suggestions. Thank them for the opportunity to be of service. That is what resident loyalty is all about. And since you know the resident is not an interruption of your job, but rather the purpose of it, how should you act? Begin each day with immense gratitude that you have yet another opportunity to earn a living. Abandon any sense of job entitlement and always strive to re-earn the right to have your job every day. Do your job in such a way that guarantees that your residents will return whenever the opportunity arises. Say thank you often, not just at the end of the transaction, but also at the beginning. Genuinely ask, is there anything more I can do for you before you conclude a transaction? Continuously look for opportunities to learn and improve your craft. Work every day to transcend what your job and residents expect of you. In all things, stay with your residents, then watch them stay with you. So that's it. Customer loyalty at Cassia. Now, here is the takeaway. I want you to identify one thing you can individually do to create more loyalty from your residents and their families and all the customers who you're fortunate to serve. Just think of one thing that you don't already do, one thing that you can start doing that will create more loyalty. So that's it. Cassia, customer loyalty. I look forward to seeing you next time on Motivational Moments.